Alright. Let's continue Valhalla. Cyberpunk Bartending Action. And I believe actually, I remember, like I was searching it for on Google. I didn't find it until just now actually. I remember, Valhalla, before it was released, it was advertised like basically just waifu bartending, I believe there's a website specifically for Valhalla. I think you put waifubartending.com or something like that. Something similar. You actually get like a page for Valhalla, There you go. I think it says on the FAQ though, on that same page, it says like, you can't actually romance any of the waifus despite being advertised as waifus. It was just a prank. Oh well. Oh. Anyway. Alright, it's another day. I guess, let's see. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. Okay, so I guess that's Kira Miki's new song. Or, I don't know, maybe it's not new, but, it's a classic, I guess. Alright. Did that idol really show up, or is she like the ghost? Hey, ghost. Oh, like the ghost we saw before? In the very beginning of the game? Let's see. Well, first thing, let's read some articles. Moment and I. Neo San Francisco rocked by a powerful earthquake, millions saved. Kimberly LaPalais. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. That's a big one. Again, I remember, well, that reminds me of Chaos Child as well. It also reminds me of the anime, which reminds me of Chaos Child, which reminds me of the anime. Of 8.0 Tokyo magnitude, I believe. Or magnitude Tokyo, something like that. It's an anime about, what if like an 8.0 actually hit the city of Tokyo? It's quite disastrous, An 8.6, that's even bigger, I guess. But fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister, Quincy, congratulated the rescue teams at Neo San Fran for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. Also weird that Quincy is all in caps. I don't know what that means exactly. You would never call like a human being, Quincy with like all caps. So I wonder if they're like an AI or something. I don't know. Well, they're example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is now currently known to be a seismic zone. Is that foreshadowing? I don't know. What we couldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyways, or what we couldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyways. Kira Miki confirmed as the best. Kira Miki confirmed as the best pop star in history by Donovan Dawson. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. She's the best. Like, she had to be handcrafted to be this perfect. Holy moly. She's the top tier everything, and I'm baffled as how there are still people out there hoping to be as awesome and hot and great. It can't. It's impossible for a human to top such an achievement. I, for one, welcome our new Roboco Overlord. Or Roboco? Ko in Japanese means girl. So robot girl. If you think about it, I don't know if I didn't mention it before, but she's basically like, kind of like Miku Hatsune, actually. I was gonna say, like, I said before, like, idols and everything are very much exploited. It's kind of a tough life. But, Miku Hatsune is also kind of like that, except she's not real. So I feel like that's way better, But in a way, Kira Miki's kind of like that too. He's like a Lilim, but are Lilim people? I don't know. Probably. So this article is written by Donovan Dawson. I don't imagine him writing it like this. Well, he did grant the guy his wish, kinda. I guess. Oh, okay. So Donovan Dawson, the boss, he let one of his interns write this article for him. So that's why, that's why it's like this. Weird. All right. Very biased article. Again. Well, interview Gloria Light and her quest for the Tino Award. Who's she? Looks like a waifu. She has a fang. Lana Smithy. As we know, Lana Smithy is just, a pseudonym for a bunch of people. In today's interview segment, we sit with the Tino Award nominee, Gloria Light. It's an honor to be here with you. It's my pleasure. Tell us everything. What was the content block in your region? You look pissed. It's a local page. Oh, my region. Oh, damn it. I'm trying to think. I guess sometimes. I imagine if you live anywhere else in the world, it's much more annoying. But here in Canada, we share a lot of content with America. So, most of the content is not blocked. Some are, though. I think it's in Crunchyroll, actually. Some anime is just blocked, maybe, in Canada. I don't remember which, though. So, that's why you go sailing in the 7 seas. Anyway. Let's see. Anything else? Did I see this yet? Dangerous opinions? Mickey Concert 3. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I keep saying Anon, by the way. Even though I know it's anonymous, so you say Anon or Anon, But like, I don't know. It doesn't sound right to me. Usually, I think Anon because it sounds like a person's name, if that makes sense. Anon doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Like if you're referring to a person, but not really a person, I guess. It's just an anonymous person. I don't know. Cryface, I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in Danger You? Why do you care? We assume you're a girl anyway. Fuck off. Dudes in Danger You. Ha ha ha. Please go back to the concert, please. 27X, and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. 27X, that's the year of this game, I guess. 77X, X meaning I don't know, we don't know exactly what year, it's like the Mega Man thing. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Anyway, we should gather somewhere to take the train to the stadium together. Not a bad idea, we can make an official Danger You meetup. Danger You meetup. Like I want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next time I'm gonna moderate the fuck out. There's no more shit posted. Okay. I guess it's because it's a small thread. But like, a lot of forums though, especially, 4chan basically, you would actually, reply to certain like posts and it would like give you like a number or whatever. So it's kind of hard to follow, because everything is just like a standalone comment sort of. I don't know. Well, there's these lines, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Mentioned before though, this is actual like there's an actual I looked it up actually. This is actual like website. There's dangeryou.com or something like that. I never remember the actual website name. Actually, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious of how social media would end up. Sometimes read the comments on the right. Miki Concept 4. And lastly, no shit posting allowed. Did that one Anon left? I think so. I never left, I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the great revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. She's your childhood friend. It's like one of my Japanese anime, as quoted by Otacon in Metal Gear Solid for the PS1. Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki ends singing Rivals in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss her? Of course, just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. Yeah. How's your first kiss? I trip into a guy. Hurt like hell. Okay. That's also pretty anime. Let's rapid thread 2. Electric Boogaloo. Face with, nose. Stop forcing Alice. So hey, Alice now? Good. Except that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Yeah, remember the cybercrime lead up the admin's ass. December 17th will come, the Sakuraibushubusha birthday is coming! Actually reminds me that, this font, the binary thing we saw before in the article? I actually translated it off screen. It says, basically it says retribution will be coming, so it's very similar to what this is. It's just, it's just creepypasta. That font. Oh boy, spooky font, it's happening! Time for despair, oop 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 oop. Oh shit, fuck. That face when I just got out of jail. I'm not getting about what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread. Hi cybercrime unit, I just want to know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Why you guys so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Fuck off, Alice, not this shit again. Actual admin. The admin is Furfur? Furfur. Spooky. Or a nice joke. Yeah, there you go. Anything else? This one? This is Kiramiki, I guess. Kiramiki blog. What I do to relax by Mickey. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops, I'm in the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax. I like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. Tea cocktails! Oh, there's something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, and you name any tasty and natural combination, and I'll be all over it. Tea cocktails. I wonder if that's like a hint, if she comes back to the bar, give her a cocktail or something? I don't know. I don't know which like drink is a cocktail though, I'm not sure. No. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show though. I would like to ruin your evening. So that's what she meant by tea like drink. Tea cocktail. That means she does know what like a alcoholic drink is. And before she was pretending that she didn't know. A Dome concert. Hi everyone, are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. It's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all my favorites, or all of your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. You'll get beat up. By bodyguards, does she mean the fan club or, official ones? No comment for the Dome concert? Or... Oh no, I didn't click on this one yet. Thanks GC. I didn't click on. Thanks GC. Ooh, I love this place. Or Glitch City. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. My first thought when I see GC, I think GameCube. But anyway. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Heart. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me and I get to experience the loudest and craziest crowd my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second day in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show. I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Mickey. So she'll actually come again. That's nice. Maybe we'll get to see it. I'm gonna get some tickets. They're very expensive, though. Save again. I'm not obsessive. I'm a very obsessive saver. Anyway. She does want, Kiramiki's song, actually, Joe. So, go to shop. Where can we buy? The poster, cartridges. The games no collector wants, but they're still nice for displaying. Just look at them like that. Your love is a drug. Idol Hell. A magazine with all things idols. Has a download code for Your Love is a Drug. Yes. Get a free song with the magazine. Why not? Yeah. Banner. E. Download code for Meet the Staff scribbled. Okay, it's just a scrap of paper. You can meet the staff. Is that the credits? You get to buy the credits, I guess? Or something? Anything else I want to buy? Movie poster. Figurine. Crack Durama, a Japanese souvenir. Youth clay houses. Vintage gaming. It's a lot. This is very expensive. Sure, I'll buy it. Buy a very expensive game. 1994. I'll make sure I have at least 800 bucks, Otherwise, I can't pay the rent. Jill bought what she wanted and she pleased herself. She will surely focus at work. I think, yeah, I got it here. We just use it as like a... We just use it like a thing to stand on, I guess. Anyway, to put a hollow plant on. You don't actually get to play it. Oh well. I guess that's it. I don't know if there's anything else. Let's just double check, I guess. That, Dangerous Opinion, Augmented Eye. That's just the music player. And that's just the Kiramiki blog. Just save again. Make all of the saves. If you could say it like in real life, that was probably something you should do. Otherwise you get stuck in like a infinite death loop. You know how like you make a save in like a game and then you die right after? So you keep loading the save, but then you keep dying right after, so you can just get soft locked. You should prevent that by, you know, having different saves. Anyway, go to work. Thursday, December 15th. Good evening. Change that. That's E0. Click on anything else? Kiriden? Oh yeah, Kiriden. I believe that's the director of Sukeban Games, or the developer. I don't know who's his face? Just random face? Anyway. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma. Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way and asked if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on, did she? Or helmet again? Helmet again? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Okay. Do we get to play, you know, Your Love is a Drug? In the jukebox, since we bought it? The download code, I don't know if we can, like, use that code on the jukebox. Oh, it's right here. Your Love is a Drug. Put that on. I wonder if we unlock any new songs. I can't tell. You know, there's too many songs that I don't know, so... Yeah. Well, time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. Kinda stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. Hands on our back? That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kiramiki girl came here yesterday before a concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. B-Link. That stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had a breakup with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. Okay. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, you want a frame? Frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Are you a super hacker? I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You. Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. A bad touch. Just, you know, Jill just finds that very funny. Bad touch. Bad touch. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, oops! Damn it. You know, I wonder, can you just like pour it out? No, okay. I don't imagine you can't just, you know, if you make a mistake, you can't just pour out the specific amount and then continue. Bad touch. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager of the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. Okay. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Ah yes, live-action role-player. What a nerd. LARP. Magic missile. Live-action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What do you roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Woodstock? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in mud, and then fucking open? I think that's real. Was it called? I mean, no, whatever. No, I think I'm mixing it with something else. I think I'm mixing it with the Burning Man. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Anyway. Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stay with him, I'll eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see? That's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. At least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Oh, last night. With my cat. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed Fuckboy over there into the closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. I do not want to get with Fuckboy. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth for someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Well, there's these things called body pillows? Anyway. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything that can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my uncle John, or Yuan, taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink? I guess a promo drink? Okay. Because you use this if I don't. Do that? I don't know about that. I don't know if this is like... I guess you could do this if also. I don't know. But we should probably use a promo drink. Zen Star? Sour, promo, bland. I guess any promo would work. Strong, Gloom Light, Spicy, Grizzly Temple. Often not bland. All these promo drinks are just bland, apparently. There's a Piano Man. And Piano Woman. I'll give a Bloom Light. It's the most interesting name, I think. Age, Frost, Mix. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink meant to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are. Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandini, and it's something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? Are you Alice Rabbit? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember there was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is a logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone else does, observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Oh no, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So as rampant as a thing that exists, but it's also really muddled overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks and consequences, you know, they're called script kiddies. They download something on the internet and they just use it. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and thanks to that damn Alice Rapid thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. You hate me that much, Joe? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. Shower together? You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone will fill my entire bathroom. Man, you really act too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. Kotowaru. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 AM, you know. 10 AM, that's really early. That's early morning by my standards, yep. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. I just want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Well, finally, that's all I know. A big Brantini. Followed by a Cobalt Velvet, I guess is what she said. I wonder if I need to remember that. I don't know. 5, 6. 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I count it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Bam. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To these. Aged. Mixed. There you go. Here. You know, Brantini's such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of Vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always thought my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. Sound like every day's a thrill. Do you move your client, or...? I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can imagine. Or I can manage, rather. I remember once I did a job where I had a couple kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with the clients hitting on me or pestering at me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time by proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but a few times I've shown myself. They weren't very even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Well, the questions. Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. You know, you could fix the problem by you could pretend to be like a robot. You know, that'll inverse the stereotype. You know, you think like when you think robots, you think like super duper hackers. Anyway, but take care. Hello, sugar. Was that Dorothy? Ow. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was Dorothy. Never mind. Wrong voice. I guess no. Dorothy calls you honey, not sugar. So this is Donovan. Anyway, Donovan. just imagine suddenly he just talked like a little girl. Anyway. Hello, sugar. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. Oh, okay. Well, he tried to touch the ass of her. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Okay. I mean, kind of an asshole, anyway. But don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the feet of my summer house. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving your drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick go at one. Gonna tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Usual. Alright. Do I want to give him the usual? Otherwise he'll keep coming back. And he's gonna harass my customers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result's what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature in that glass over there. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. That big-titted Lilin was here? He came yesterday from before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy kind of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got enough. Everyone has a price. How much were you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey kid, do you think Lilim have nipples? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilim chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on a Lilim look good? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's obviously nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? 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 Not Harbinger? Harbingers? No, Harbingers. Is it Harbingers or Harbingers? No. Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and never better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. One of them. They send a message to some outlets saying that they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. A bleeding Jane. It's sobering, so I guess he wants to sober up. I could just give him another beer. No. Oh. Oh, no. Did I do it wrong again? Oh, why did I put Karma Chain? For some reason my brain just like, oh, I'll just do that. I just mixed up the names for some reason. Sometimes I just go on autopilot, you know? I was getting too used to the thing, to the mechanics, and then I'm like, oh, oops, actually I chose the wrong ones. Anyway, here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I heard this Dana Zane's, this is Dana Zane's bar, is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated The West again. More so of that incident with the bears. Where is she? She's out running some, bears. 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there. I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggested that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. Can't say words. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. My god, it's ultra rich. Eat the rich. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, break time. And normally we, tell the boss we're taking a break. Just automatic break. It's now safe to keep playing. I just imagine this like very calm voice, like coming from like a computer, just saying that it's now safe to keep playing. I'll keep your lovers drunk. Any other songs that are just, it doesn't say. It'd be nice if it told you, like, this song's by Kira Miki. Like, a star that pierces the dark. Is that a Kira Miki song? I think she mentioned that before. I don't know. I don't know. I just pick it like, I'll go back to the beginning, clear. Umemoto. I always pick that one. I don't know. This is like all question marks, and there's just one page of one song, so I just picked that. Anyway. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is being filed and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who brought a Leviathan potion, then threw himself off a building. Leviathan potion? Or why did I say Leviathan? For some reason I thought Leviathan. I was thinking like he drank the potion, became completely gigantic into a gigantic monster, and fell off the building. No, a levitation potion, not Leviathan. Levitation. Tried to fly, I guess, but it didn't work. I asked the levitation potion story. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, it's like Not real? Levitation potion is not... Anyway. I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea who he is, but I'm still putting the pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to let us slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Whoever you are. Okay, you're Ojo-sama with cat ears. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? So I was like a cyber guy. Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. I think that was the piano woman. I believe, yeah. But people complain, so it changed to piano woman. I don't know why she had to give like a cryptic riddle, you know, for us to get the drink to her. She could just said the name. Ah, ain't wrong. Oh, I didn't know how to hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of these. 3 of these. 3 of these. Each. Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So you know Say, miss? I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Stella. Oh, you mentioned before. Also Hoshi. I believe that's Japanese actually for something. Isn't it like... I can't remember now. Something... Is it star? Is it Hoshi? Is it star? Or is it something else? Can't remember. Or is it just like... Like wanting something? Or believing? No, that's Shinjite. Anyway. My pleasure. Stella Hoshi. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh god. So she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it, at least. No, quite a few people. Says as much of a sociable girl as she's a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. You know her, like... I know what you call it. It's like, I guess necklace? But not really a necklace. Like a little emblem thing. That reminds me of, the prosecutor's badge, you know, from Phoenix, right? Or maybe it's something, I don't know. Maybe not? I'm not sure. Anyway. I see. So did you recommend this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kurimiki's autograph on the glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean, was she blushing? She did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill then? Yes? Ain't this nice? Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you'll feel so much energy and happiness. I heard she even opened up a new version of Shine Spark. I'm so vexed that I couldn't purchase a ticket for this one. New version? Yes, I heard the leak from the event. I felt more, how to put it, hot-blooded. I see. She definitely took the dark act too far. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was Say? Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. Dearest friend. Was that the piano man? No, maybe not. I think it was something else. What was it? I don't remember. Dearest friend. Dearest friend. think I saw it before. It was mentioned in the description, right? No, it wasn't actually. No, I think it was Jill that said that. And it was Dearest. I don't remember exactly though. Which one was it? Was the Fringe Weaver? I don't remember. Brantini, Blue Fairy, Bloomlight, Queen Jane, Dear. Not bad. I think Jill said it before, you know, as like a oh, fun fact, you know, this alcoholic drink was named after his dearest friend or whatever. I think it was Piano. Wasn't it Piano Man? I think she said that, right? I didn't say in the description, but I think it was the Piano Man. I could be wrong though. Oh well. It's too hard, although the gameplay is too hard, I don't remember. But my gut instinct, you know, it says Piano Man, so I'm gonna do Piano Man. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Okay. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It is about my eye, is it? No, it's not, or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers. She's a cat boomer. Okay, cat boomer. So it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of the disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with a nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. Okay, so you have nanomachine rejection. They have to put cat ears on you, otherwise you'll die. I don't know how that works, but alright. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstep. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of the canned beer. With their colors, their stories, the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah. I started my grandpa's collection and I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed little by little. You like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late! Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too, and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? You jump across roofs? Took an air cab. Oh, okay. Flying cars. Oh, yeah. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, I will be the first to know. Anyway, I have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again. You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out here with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Oh, whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 Fringe Weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What, like half a glass for each? Is it better it's 1 for each? What? He's weird. And don't worry, you'll see. Two Fringe Weavers. Oh, I'm wrong. I guess, yeah, if you, well, I already messed it up, I guess, but like, if you do it perfectly, I guess, you know, do every drink perfectly, then you get like a bonus at the end. I guess I didn't do it right. You know, when I mixed the wrong drink and then got the bad, you know, bad drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fringe Weaver? And another Fringe Weaver. 8, 9, 8. Ooh, there you go. 2 Fringe Weavers. So, This one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You guys said so earlier. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful of your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be safe for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know? Yeah, sorry. Did I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jam button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yeah, you worried? I'll refrain for now. The helmet's gonna get stuck in her face? Later on? Might be bad, you know, in an emergency situation where she needs to take off her helmet or something? I don't know. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, but people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the high-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Will that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. They're like very close. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. Oh, she's such a worrywart. But that means she cares about you. I never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? Must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. No. Do you believe all the stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on. I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on. Zaibatsu Corps' main branch will separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Zaibatsu. I believe Zaibatsu is just a general word, at least in real life anyway. Just a general word for like a big corporation, I think. You know, in Japanese. Anyway. Tell you about the Associates' fear of the bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, kinda worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Well, too much politics, huh? Hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. And what are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said you're such a simpleton that you'd never get the wrong message. But it's his intention that counts. Again, sometimes the music just... Because I never know what music I put in the jukebox. This music is just too hype for the situation. Anyway. So hype. Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Okay, so this is Dorothy. The color is very similar to Donovan D. Dawson. It'll be ironic. Dorothy will have a low voice now. Finally, Dorothy has come to Valhalla. No. Please refrain from doing these sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. 2 blue fairies. Up, keep, oop, bear, ooh. An optional karma tree, meaning you can like make people drunk. You can like spike their drinks as a bartender, which is weird. Sure. Make them all drunk. Let's see. All Asian mix, right? Blue fairy and another one. just make it all alcohol. Even though, I mean, I think Gilly did say, you know, it doesn't affect the flavor, you know. So here you go. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. Blue? Well, I guess it's a shade of blue. More like cyan, I think, or aquamarine. Actually, anyway. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. All right, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Ah, yeah. Say. Ah, yeah. No, Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you'll be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes Fuckboy over there. Did Fuckboy try to, like, ask for your services? What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to recuse from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one of that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence as the dense protagonist character. So if you invite me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the Lilin with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is BAB-069 69 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of a premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Realta Industries. MIRD. A model design that shoots Class 5 bullets from his fingertips. So, Clause G of Article 17, the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. And say, well, she knows all of this, and, you know, she did say she wasn't good at, like, academics or whatever. Or maybe not academics. What did she say? She said she wasn't good at, like, you know, other things. But she can just memorize everything in the rulebook. That's pretty impressive. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilization designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned or for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue. And even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though, why go through with that upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I have. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then. Can I give you some advice? I guess? The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them to disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Oh yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs, once is self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Just giving us advice as a cop. Bye-bye. Please come again. Away! I thought she was gonna take me away! Crying animation. You know how, like, where do these tears come from? You're not even organic, you know? You're like a robot. These are fake tears. Anyway. They will put my mind in a vacuum cleaner for 3 years! 2 if I behave well. And that's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile. Intuitive, also it vibrates. Oh, yes. Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? For those really ridiculous positions, I guess. Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. Yeah, because you know what, well, it's kind of like, it's like automatic sunscreen, I guess. And it makes me feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all. Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration, something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. That's the entire backstory. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. It's like, you know, typical fortune teller stuff. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'll be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky, lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustration, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine, fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligences have come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning. I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and tried to retrieve it. I just kinda put my hand in and got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how do you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday. The many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember that one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was an incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have been labeled their Z and S better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for the day. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. I want to believe. Everything will turn out alright in the end, don't worry. $300. Amazing. We don't get a flawless, but I remember getting a flawless bonus the first time. No more flawless though, because I keep messing up. No, actually no, I see right there. You can't see my mouse, I don't know why, I guess they don't give you a mouse here. No, it does give you a slot. Maybe it doesn't count, you know? I was thinking like maybe if you like accidentally mixed the wrong drink, and then like, you know, cancels the flawless service bonus, but no, it does. It's $500, I guess. No, never mind, I don't know. Anyway. There you go, it's another day.